if you want to create wealth in your life, then be the kind of person who will do the right things to be able to have the result that you desire. That's the equation. It is simple, it is powerful. When you come at your life in that way, everything flips, everything changes. Do you want to have more fun, more freedom, more peace, more love, more prosperity and abundance, more wealth, more impact, better health? Whatever it is that you want more of in life, stick around, because the concept that I'm going to share with you today is very simple but very powerful. And this is where most people miss this particular framework when they're looking at the life that they have and thinking, this is not what I wanted, this is not what I anticipated, I want things to be different, but they don't know how to go about creating the new life that they want. So I will give you a simple framework, and I want to start with this. It is how you are being that creates the result that you want. So the phrase that I'm going to use today is be, do, have. Now, this is where most people get it wrong. They have this idea that, well, when I have more money, then I'll be happier, or then I'll be able to do what I want. When I have a better job, then I'll be able to enjoy my life and buy the stuff that I want. When I have a nicer house, then I feel content. When I have a nice relationship, a good, intimate, loving relationship, then I'll be able to feel love and experience love. That is not the way this works. This have, do, be philosophy is totally backward. It is be, do, have. It is all about your state of being. When you are in a state of abundance, you will create more abundance. When you are in a state of love, you will experience and receive more love. When you are in a mindset and a state of health and well-being, you will naturally create more health and well-being. You will do the kind of things that create whatever it is that you desire. Now, a big part of this is your core values. Do you understand what your core values are? Your core values are what's most important to you. It could be things like learning and education. It could be freedom. It could be abundance. It could be family. It could be health. It could be impact. It could be a whole range of things. And you will know what's most important to you according to what you surround yourself with. So, for instance, if you see the environment that that I create in my office, it has spiritual symbolism. I'm very spiritual. My spirituality is very important to me. I have a photo back there of my wedding day, which was almost 30 years ago now. So my husband is there front and center. That relationship is incredibly important to me. It is a driving force in my life. I have my dogs who are normally either in my office or very close to me. They are part of my family. Family is important. I have my books all around me. I love learning. I love reading. I love the experience of expansion as I learn more. And the more I learn, the more I can share with you, my audience, things that are helpful to help you to live a better life. Because, and in case you're new to my channel, just give me 30 seconds to introduce myself. I'm Marguerita. I am the Woo Woo Warrior, and I have helped thousands of wealth and freedom seekers just like you to clear their fears, doubts, blocks, and limiting beliefs so they could step into their power and rise into unstoppable wealth, freedom, and impact. And I'm on a mission to help you to be the best and most powerful version of you so you can live life on your terms, so you can thrive, so you can bring your dreams to life, because I know that you are infinitely powerful and you have the ability to create anything you put your mind to. When you get these concepts and principles right and they actually that you embody them, so you live in a way that these concepts and principles are your guiding light. So this be, do, have principle and the importance of your core values, if you think, for instance, somebody who is fit and healthy, they just are fit and healthy, then their practices help to create their fit and healthy result, don't they? Now, those practices are the consequence of health being a top priority. Now, the reason that I use health as an example is because of me. Health is one of my top priorities. I understand that for me, health is a massive part of the wealth equation for me. I can have millions and millions and millions of dollars in the bank, but if I'm sick, if I'm tired all the time, if I'm stressed out, if I feel like crap, then what point? If I have a terminal illness, then what good is the millions when I die? Can't take it with me, but mate. Like, so for me, my exercise routine, the food that I eat, the nutrition that I consume, the kind, I do not have chemicals in my house. I just don't. I don't have cleaning chemicals in my house. I have natural products to help me to keep my house clean. So health is a huge part of your wealth equation. If it's not, it should be. So start to think about how you value what your core values are and what's most important to you. And because these are your driving principles, you can't act consistently in a way that is inconsistent with your core values. So maybe if your life's not working out, you need to reevaluate what's most important to you, and you need to start thinking about what you're prioritizing in your life. So if wealth accumulation and financial freedom is not a part of your value system, then your ability to create wealth is going to be seriously limited, maybe impossible. So you need to start incorporating it. So my top core values are freedom, health, and my close relationships, my family. Okay. So that is my husband, my dogs, my horses, my other animals. They are the one of the most important things to me, apart from my health and my freedom. I'm very, very focused on freedom. So my actions will align with those things. Money itself is like way down on the list for me. However, freedom is actually very much aligned with money, with wealth accumulation. So when I recognize and appreciate that the accumulation of wealth is a part of my top core value, then that alignment means that I will do the things and take the actions to accumulate the wealth, to be financially free. And they will be my dominant actions in my life. They will be prioritized in my life. Okay. So, but I mean, freedom isn't actually the top. Health is probably top for me, and then relationships, and then freedom. It's a close contest. Close contest. So, but coming back to be, do, have. Now, in the state of being, in my mindset, I choose to be a healthy person. Health is a top priority for me. It is a part of my everyday life. So it dominates my world. I am a healthy kind of person, which causes me to take the actions and to feed my body in a way that promotes my health. Do you see how it is the state of being that generates everything else? So if you are coming at it backwards, that, oh, when I have this, then I will be this. You've got to be, do, have. It's a complete flip on the common thought patterns and processes that most people have. This is why most people don't have the life that they want. So let me ask you this. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to change about your current life? So I want you to get very, very clear on the life that you want to create, the results that you want to experience, the kind of things that you want to do every single day. Okay? So then it is the decisions that the choices that you make and the way that you show up, how you choose to be, that determines those outcomes, because you are infinitely powerful and you have the ability to achieve anything you put your mind to. You are in a holographic projection. You are literally creating your life moment by moment by moment through your thoughts, through your, well, okay, here's how it goes. Your beliefs create your thoughts create your feelings create your actions determine your results. So when you go right back to the beliefs part, then and you actually rewire your brain and install the beliefs that cause you to have the thoughts, the feelings, do the actions to achieve the right results, it's inevitable. It is inevitable that you will achieve the life that you want. Get clear on what it is that you want, and then uncover what the beliefs are that are stopping you from getting the results that you want and line it up. Be in a state of being. You can change your state of being like that. It's a decision. Everything happens as a consequence of the decisions and the choices that you make. Tomorrow will be the result of the decisions and the actions that you, and the decisions and the choices that you make today. And we are making all these little micro decisions all the time. If you're not getting the results that you want, make better quality choices and make better quality decisions. It's that simple. Show up in a way that you are being the person you need to be to achieve the result that you want. So I hope this is all landing for you, and I hope this is all making sense. So do this exercise for me. Think about what life it is that you wish to create. Zero limits. Zero limits on what you can create. Okay? Suspend disbelief and think about the life that you want to live. The lifestyle that you want to live, the impact that you wish to have, the kind of what is going to give you the most fulfillment and contentment. That is what we truly desire. Happiness, fulfillment, and contentment. So what is going to give you that? And then think about, who do you need to become and what do you need to do to be able to achieve that? So how do you need to show up? What kind of traits and characteristics do you need to develop? What kind of mindset do you need to develop? Just a hint, an unstoppable one. And then work on those things. Work on being the person who will naturally do the things to have what it is that you desire. Now, also, I'll leave you with one final thing. The state of being, this is also really important. This is a very, very big part of this equation, is your frequency and vibration. I say this all the time. Nikola Tesla, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Your state of being actually determines your frequency and vibration. If you are happy, then you will be in a higher vibration and frequency. When you're in a higher vibration and frequency, you are actually closer to spirit. You are more able to create your life by design. It is your focus on what it is that you desire and your lack of resistance to creating that actually causes you to create the life that you want. You are a powerful creative force. You are creating your life moment by moment. How the hell are you doing that? Remember, everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. And it is what you focus on that causes the energy to actually come together in a way that creates what it is that you want. Forgive me for this brief interruption to this video. I just wanted to tell you about a new program that I've launched. I'm very excited about it. This is the Thrive Coaching Program. It is a 6-week intensive program where I will work with you personally to get absolutely crystal clear on your vision for your future, help you to build an unstoppable mindset. release the fears, doubts, blocks, and limiting beliefs that are keeping you stuck, and to create and execute a strategic action plan that leverages your unique gifts, talents, and your superpowers so you are empowered to build wealth through a business that feeds your soul and makes a positive difference in the world. This program is like nothing you have ever seen. Thrive is about going beyond healing to real world results, because I want you to be the best and most powerful version of you so you can achieve life beyond your wildest dreams and live your purpose and thrive. So if you are ready for that kind of transformation fast, then just go to the link that is in the description below. I hope to see you in the Thrive program. And now back to the video. Now, we're living in a time that this is becoming easier and easier and easier. So stop focusing on what you don't want. And here's what I see about a world that is so polarized and stuck in this state of hysteria. And they're fighting what they don't want. When you are fighting what you don't want, guess what? You get more of what you don't want. Stop fighting what is. Because you fight what is, you just create more of what is. Stop the hysteria about whatever perceptions and judgments you have about the way the world is unfolding. The world will unfold the way it unfolds, whether you like it or not, mate. So just get over your hang-ups. Stop going hysterical about all the politics, all the left, all the right, all the this, all the that. Okay, well, if you want to be aware of what's going on, nothing wrong with that. But the world is going to do what the world does. There's only one part of this equation that you have control over. That is your life. That is the contribution that you make. That is how you show up. That is the results that you create in your life. Now, here's the thing about accumulating wealth. If you really want to change the world, then go all in on being wealthy AF. Because the more wealth you have, the more agency you have, the more money and the more the resources you have, the more impact you can have, the more influence that you have. Money is a powerful tool in this world where you can have more influence, more agency, you can make better choices when you have more money. It's as simple as that. So start where you're at. Use what you have. Do what you can. Get into that state of being. Be, do, have. If you want to create wealth in your life, then be the kind of person who will do the right things to be able to have the result that you desire. That's the equation. It is simple. It is powerful. When you come at your life in that way, everything flips. Everything changes. Now, I'm going to offer you a free resource. If you are the kind of person who wants to determine your life and live life on your terms as a consequence of the decisions that you make, the choices that you make, and you want to create your life by design, instead of just allowing it to happen to you, if you want to be, do, have, then I have a great free resource for you. It is the Soul Aligned Business Blueprint. It is specifically for conscious entrepreneurs who want to build wealth that feeds through a business that feeds their soul and makes a positive impact in the world. And you can get that for free by typing soul in the comments below. I will send you the link to download this really powerful free resource. It is a total game changer. So don't delay. Type soul in the comments below. I cannot wait to send you this free guide. If you have enjoyed this, then give me some love. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what your biggest takeaway is. And if you're ready to really shift this mindset of yours so you can be more, do more, and have more, then check out this video right here. It's an EFT tapping video that will help you to really release the fears, the doubts, the blocks, and limiting beliefs so you can become the best and most powerful version of you and live life on your terms. I look forward to seeing you in that video in just a sec.